What's wrong with him, Timbo? What's wrong with him? That nigga, y'all niggas. Hey, boy, y'all niggas make my life better, boy. Y'all motherfuckers funny. So, Timbo, I got the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful H.N.I.C.
Timbo,
Stadium
my question is you going to be ready for a playoff time? Because you know you're him going to the playoffs.
The Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants.
Boy, that ain't the Timbo I know. Timbo I know. Savage, you know I'm going to whoop his ass. That's what I used to hear. No, I'm talking about, all right, Timbo, you got it.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Hold on, bro. Hold the fuck on.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Got it.
Ready, set.
Who you talking about?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Timbo, maybe the little girl got lost.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all season about a season opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Yeah, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
You a real nigga, Timbo.
70, Indy. 54. 5.
A first down carry for Barkley. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Ready? 18, Gator.
Why would you do that?
Faking the give to Barkley. Now Manning. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The tank.
He busy right now, getting his ass off.
Sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Watch the run. Check 3.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Prescott now. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes.
Something happened with my goddamn stick. That bitch was moving by herself. I'm ready. Hold up.
Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Shoot. Why? That nigga always been a shifty-ass running back.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
46. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley powering forward, pushing his way through. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think it'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
1st down, Giants. Let's go now. 8, read. 61, matchbox, light. Let's go.
1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll run with Barkley. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Boy, you say their name because they know they bums.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
Big Baby done got better by one. On God, I'll follow up and written Big Baby on my mama.
Back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react,
long they
and
not
make
the
a
main
play.
score. Long they ain't the main score, they don't feel no pressure. They'll be good.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got his target. It's caught.
But he can't be. He's going to have to get that up,
near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the
I took it all 19. You can ask Wood, bro. When them niggas had some guards, they can go get bucket, bro. I said back all 19. Let them do whatever the fuck it is they want to do. Because they can do it.
On the tackle.
But this game ain't like 19.
Pick up right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. That is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Who?
A 16-yard touchdown run. And the
Cowboys have
taken the lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
He was all right last year, but he better than this year.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
Oh, okay, but I don't know what he looked like, so I want to know what he wanted the niggas there when they shooting was going on. Okay, I don't know what he looked like by heart.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes to play in his first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
No, I had saw that part in like this morning.
That one covered beautifully.
The
defenders stay
and then I saw
on,
you
and
called me
they'll
on
stop
Facebook.
him behind the line.
I think I was running with them niggas, man.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
But I don't know. Them my niggas, man. I gotta roll with my clique, man. I gotta roll with my niggas, man. I can't give up on my niggas.
On the draw, this is Barkley.
I never gave up on D-Lo, so I can't give up on these
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That me and Diddy can go to hell and left apart.
Last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
We're gonna run with it.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball.
Bring it back.
That way you often control the game.
It's hard to yell with a Pharrell in your mouth.
That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade.
I'll be damned.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
No. Get him, Wolfhammer. Get him.
Brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt at this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal.
And guess what? You know why he got him off to show him he a goddamn lie.
That's the way to go into the half.
Oh, the Giants able to recover? Yes. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
Bro, I didn't know he was doing an onside kick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, yeah, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
This will be taken short. And some space here.
Boy, I damn near ran that big back.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers. Counters,
Let's go.
Also like to call
wow, they call me Wildcat Savage.
Things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Prescott on 4th down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my God.
And an alley to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Throwing Jones.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me. We're going to 54. Why? Slam.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh,
and
man,
that is incomplete.
Trash,
we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
I don't give a fuck who it is. They some trash. Oh, Savage. You got to, hold on, man. I got to tune.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Yeah. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go, baby.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. On 1st down, Barkley takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Barkley, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They'll run with Barkley, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A second broken tackle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott, 11 yards there, 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 29-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
So y'all didn't see Saquon Barkley.
That's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 68 yards, as his guys are back with a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go.
Activate try hard.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On second down, here's Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And Rosas puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep some.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Oh, my God.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 75 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Marcus Golden in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Again, it's Barkley. And an alley to run. Past the 12.